So, welcome to the section of the talk where I want to talk about geography graduate prospects. At the moment, the whole idea of going to university might seem like something that's a little way off, but actually, so thinking about what you're going to do afterwards might seem like sort of the far distant future. But trust me, it'll go quicker than you think. So it's no bad thing to be thinking about, okay, well, if I get a geography degree from Durham University, what's that going to line me up to do afterwards? The sort of bottom line really is that actually our graduate prospects are excellent for our geography graduates. Our graduates come out with a broad range of skills and they have real world relevance and they're very highly employable. The last cohort of students that we've got data for indicate that 90% of our graduates were in employment or further study within 6 months of graduating. For those that are in employment, the median annual salary for those is £25,000. The majority enter jobs that are relevant to geography, but actually our geography students go off to do a really broad range of different careers. I guess when you're thinking about choosing what university to go to, there's a couple of sort of metrics that you might be particularly interested in. One is student satisfaction, so how pleased are students with the course that they're provided by those universities. The other one is graduate prospects, how well is that course going to line you up for a job afterwards. So these are some data from the Complete University Guide 2020 league tables. And I guess the point really here to make is that this is Durham against quite a lot of our sort of competitor institutions that you may well be looking at. And the point to make is that we basically rank near the top or at the top for both student satisfaction, but also for graduate prospects. So if you come here, you'll really hopefully enjoy our degree programme, but it also sets you up really good for a future career. In terms of what our students go on to do afterwards, I think the problem with geography sometimes is that people assume that if you do geography, you're going to go and be a geography teacher and that's about it. And actually, that's really about as far from the truth as you can get. This kind of word cloud shows the whole range of types of employers that our students have gone to work from, and this is several years worth of data. And so what you can see here really is if you look at some of the types of jobs, there's pretty much almost any type of organisation you can see is probably represented somewhere within this sort of word cloud. So things like local authorities, engineering consultancy, environmental firms, charities, the defence organisations, engineering, technology, insurance, teaching, advertising, they're all represented here. So if you want to sort of do a degree that really doesn't shut off your career options, really enables you to go and do a very broad range of things afterwards, then geography is a really good, or Durham geography degree in particular, is a really good degree to do. In terms of also thinking about the types of employers that our students go and work for, this again is another word cloud of some of those from several years worth of student data. You can see quite a lot of these are the sorts of firms that will take quite a lot of Durham University graduates. So things like Teach First, the Army, Tesco's, Deloitte, Ernst & Young. But also some of those are things that are more related to geography. So things like JBA Consulting and Mott MacDonald are both environmental consulting companies, which will have sort of environmental organisations within them. Things like the Environment Agency. It's all very relevant, sort of geographically relevant employers there as well. And then finally, if we kind of want to know a bit more about what our students go on to do afterwards, on the OpenLine Open Day, we've also made available a video where we've interviewed a whole range of alumni and got them to talk about both their experience at Durham and kind of what they've gone on to do afterwards. So you can actually find that again on the online Open Day page.